the first episode of Raw on Netflix was completely overbooked, of course. You know, you got to overbook it for the first episode of a season premiere. So.
Right, and it kind of overdid it for like what we expected.
Yeah,
like we were like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be good, obviously, because it's a change.
Even though people did say that some of the booking was not great, like they didn't really like the Undertaker segment, they didn't like the Hulk Hogan segment. They wanted Stone Cold Steve Austin. Of course, they didn't get Stone Cold because I guess money was a big thing in that. So
yeah, bro doesn't care about.
Yeah, no, he just pretty much said, pay me and I'll,
Yeah.
pay me and
Which is,
I'll.
I mean, it's whatever.
I'll go.
I mean, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. Really... He's a Hall of Famer, but I guess WWE doesn't think he's worth all that. Which is kind of funny to think about. They're just like, you're not really worth much.
Yeah, he's just. I mean, we like Stone Cold. I have no problem with Stone Cold, but he's just not in the picture. He just isn't.
I don't know. They wanted him. Of course, they wanted him to return at Mania. He didn't come back then, and then they tried to get him again at at the first episode over on Netflix, and he didn't want to go there either. So they may just say, maybe we just don't really need Stone Cold,
I mean, well, because we kind of still have The Rock kind of perusing around, I guess.
The only thing that I don't understand about The Rock is I understand that he's like, TKO member of the board. I'm your boss. I rule over all of you. But then in storyline, he's like, well, I'm the high chief. Which technically in the whole bloodline, the whole bloodline scheme of things, that's technically higher than the tribal chief. When they showed the whole like family tree and everything, he was above Roman.
He looks at himself as above. Like, I don't need to be involved in this situation. I guess that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean,
because it
was kind of strange, though, that, he put the Olafala on Roman.
Involved. Yeah, I think he'll get involved closer to Mania.
I don't know. There's always the rumor saying that, like, he's not going to work Mania. And,
Why?
he apparently he has to do some filming for Moana 2 or something like that.
Oh, yeah, because that's more important than WWE. The company that you invested in, and they basically hired you so you can be part of creative. Yeah, you know that thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Know, he acts like he's so important with this stupid Goosebumps
well, he also
he gets.
Yeah, he also took all the credit for, like, the WrestleMania last year.
Right.
So, he said, like, yeah, we had to, like, we had to change it on the fly, Cody, all the Cody crybabies were like, we want Cody to win this belt. So I changed it, called Audible midway. And we did that thing. And it was like, really, Roman? Or Rock? It's like, yeah, take all the credit for the main event, dude.
Yeah, and I guess we'll have to wait and see if Rock gets involved again. Like, I could see it happening, but like we said, more than likely, no, probably not going to happen.
Well, I think honestly, he wanted to fight Roman last year for the belt, and honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't know if I think Roman was like supposed to retain so that he could go on and break, Hulk Hogan's record of, longest reigning.
California would have wanted that,
but at the same time. The Rock honestly could have just said, "You know what? I want to win it."
Yeah, but
and he took the people's, and he got the people's championship.
Yeah,
and he's walking around with this stupid belt strapped to his shoulder.
Yeah,
the people's championship looks dumb as heck. He walks into Raw on Netflix. Dumb. And has this belt, and then, like you said, the goosebumps were daggone, no pun intended, but electric on his arm. It was like, gosh, they looked almost edited. They put the light right on that daggone. They put the light right on those goosebumps.
gotta make sure I get
And
the microphone. Dude, the pops in that looks good. Sorry, I just saw the audio.
Yeah.
It was really like
yeah.
so.
But
But yeah,
anyways,
I mean, on to what happened on January 13th.
yeah. Did anything happen on SmackDown that you wanted to talk about? Anything?
Other than the fact that Roman Reigns is gonna be at the Royal Rumble.
I don't know. It's kind of interesting because we really don't know who's going to win the Rumble. There's not really a clear-cut winner. Everybody thinks it's John, but
it's very packed.
Yeah,
it's
I
very
mean,
packed.
you got Punk, who wants his Mania moment, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure we're going to see Punk, Drew, and Seth in a triple threat. Like a no-holds-barred, absolute, street fight at WrestleMania. I think we're just going to see that match. That's what they're building up to. They have to be.
You don't think it'll be before Mania?
No, I think that's the match that they want at Mania, and I think Punk will go over. I just don't see Punk losing.
My thing is, I think that Punk right now, as he is older, obviously, but bro has shown that he's still got it.
Yeah.
Like, he can still run. Like, he can still go.
The only thing is when I watch CM Punk, I get kind of worried that he's going to get hurt. But that's also he took some bumps against that match against Seth Rollins on Raw. Like, when he got flipped to the top rope, he landed on his face. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's funny because Seth Rollins was the only one that had the whole thing with the black eye or whatever. Because the first thing that happened on Monday Night Raw was that CM Punk came out and basically, like, this is what it is. Like, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm going to be, like, so I'm on WWE's website. It says that CM Punk, Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre declare that they will enter the Royal Rumble match during their heated confrontation. So they started out, they were talking about, okay, I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble. Well, I'm also going to be in the Royal Rumble. Like, it was just everybody's going to be in the Royal Rumble for some reason.
Yeah.
Which is fine, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll have some returns. Somebody's probably going to come back that we haven't seen in a while. Brock Lesnar. No, I'm joking. I don't know about Brock. Brock might be done, but maybe he could come back at Mania or at Royal Rumble.
That he's not done, but the chances because like we've always said, for some reason, everybody who asks where's Brock at, he's still being Brock, I guess. So I think that that's not going to happen. I really don't, and also, like,
well, the only thing is
to throw Brock in there, especially because the thing is now we got a triangle, right? We're dealing with everybody hating CM Punk, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're dealing with the John Cena, right? So
it kind of sounds like Drew McIntyre is still caught up in the whole Roman Reigns thing. Yes. I understand he hates Punk, but Punk's already put him away. Like, Punk's like, I'm not worried about you, Drew. I've beaten you twice.
Right.
And I beat you in Hell in a Cell, and I beat you in a strap match.
Next time we have a fight, I'm going to put a bigger hole in your head than I did in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, he's like, he's going to take 15 more. He's going to take more than 15 staples this time to close your head. And Seth was like, if that's not Punk's invitation, it's mine now. And I was like, okay.
I mean, I'll be 100% honest, though. Hands down, don't care what anybody says, CM Punk will go down as, if not the best, one of the best on the mic. He was terrible when he came back, but bro has gotten his footing back.
Yeah.
Bro talks better smack than The Rock does.
Yeah.
He's like,
is John the best on the mic?
No.
No?
No, I think CM Punk is better than him on the mic, 100%.
Yeah, I was about to say...
Maybe it's just because I'm a really big CM Punk fan.
Yeah, well, I like CM Punk.
Yeah.
I mean, they've all started getting better. Like even Brock used to never speak on a mic, and then when he became like Big Farmer Brock, he started speaking on the mic, and it was like Big Cowboy Brock.
This.
Yeah, when he came back ripped at that one SummerSlam, he looked like a monster. He was like, yeah, he looked huge. And and Pat McAfee was like, Cole, look at him, the beast of our species, the alpha male of our kind.
I think I'm gonna yeet myself.
I don't know if you realize this, but during the Raw on Netflix debut during Jey Uso's entrance, Michael Cole told Pat McAfee to not yeet on him because he didn't have another clean suit.
That's great. Dude, I don't care what anybody says about. I know that a lot of people hate Pat McAfee, but bro is good at his job. He's doing a really good job. Like, because my thing is,
yeah,
I have to talk about him. Okay, so I was a big JR fan.
Yeah.
Like, man, you got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain. Like, I mean, like I like JR, right? But Pat McAfee, he is so funny about so much stuff.
Yeah.
Like
he was like Travis Scott got the sage. No, Pat. Not quite, Pat.
He's got like that raspy, man. My nose.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time here. My nose is itchy.
He was like,
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he was. He was
I'm
like,
happy with everything that's going on.
He was like, I'm yeeting Cole, and Cole said, "Don't yeet on me, Pat. This is the only clean suit I have." And Pat was like, "I'm not gonna yeet on you, Cole." and then Michael Cole was standing on the commentary table, and he was like, "Wait for the beat drop, Cole." And Cole said, "Okay." And then the beat dropped, and he was like, "Yeet, Cole!" And they all just started yeeting. And Travis Scott was like, "Yeah." I was like,
dude.
Yeah.
On a real note, though, Travis Scott, bro's gonna put on a match one day. I already see it.
Dude, Bad Bunny said he wants to come back, dude. I'm all for it.
I'm all for it,
dude.
Bro,
Bad Bunny, Logan Paul at Mania in a street fight, dude. What a movie!
It was, dude. Damian Priest and Bad Bunny was a movie.
Oh yes, dude. That was the best match of the night, dude.
Yeah, that was one of the best matches.
Yeah, that was better than Cody and Brock.
100. Well,
like people, dude. I'm telling you, that match was better than Cody and Brock.
And we'll talk about it later because I kind of want to go down the card. But one of the best matches was Finn and Damian's match at the end of the night.
There's no way that's the end of it, right? That's not the end.
No, Finn's gonna try to put his feet through Damian's chest.
Yeah, because Cole on commentary was like, this is the rubber match number 7. Daggone Chad Gable and that other dude, didn't they? Or Carmelo Hayes and Andrade, didn't they do like 15 matches or something?
Yeah, it was quite a
They
bit.
fought like every SmackDown for 2 months.
Yeah, it was quite competitive.
but
I mean, I want to get to that later, but I just had to say it. It was a really good match. I mean, they had a really,
dude,
really
spot,
good spots.
the one spot.
Yeah, that spot was perfect.
God, that commentary table, dude! I'll tell you, whoever goes through that commentary table is going to have a broken back.
Facts.
Like, I mean, we might see like Bronson Reed go through it, but I mean, dude,
right?
I'm all for it, dude. Put Bronson Reed through that. By the way, Bronson Reed's supposedly coming back soon. I know he.
What did he do?
He shattered his ankle jumping off the top of War Games.
I'm sure he did.
He did. Man, he shattered his ankle. So.
Yeah. Fat dude.
Yeah, but it's all right.
Yep. Trying to find out how the night went because
We got
That's how much I paid attention.
we got the new mid card title for the women. We got the IC title on Valkyria.
Yeah, Lyra
Valkyria.
Valkyria. Sounds like a STD. Her name is terrible. She needs to change it. But I will say this: I am very happy with that decision.
Yeah, Dakota Kai
I don't like
just
her gimmick.
Yeah, is damage control still a thing? Like, are they still damage control by name? Are they still damage control?
I mean, if they're doing a tag team match, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Io Sky, dude, baddest entrance in the freaking company, dude. I tell you, dude. Her theme music is kind of sick.
My wife loves that. Loves her entrance music.
I do too.
It's
especially her entrance at WrestleMania. That was nice.
My thing is though, I don't have anything against Io Sky. My only problem with her is if she could work on her English a little bit better, I think she would prosper a little bit more. Because this is just a qualm with wrestling, and I have to say it. But and I'm sure other people will understand this. But the thing is, when nothing, I'm all for foreign champions. That's fine. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like Andrade. I would have been happy with him winning a title. I'll be happy when he did. But my thing is, what kind of breaks it, especially in American wrestling, is when their accent is so heavy and it causes issues with the promos. So, and she has quite a heavy accent. So does Shinsuke Nakamura. So does what happened with what's his name? Penta?
Yeah.
Pentagon?
Yeah.
Bro was he's got a super thick accent.
By the way, I don't know half of what he said in that promo.
Yeah, I think he's not very experienced on the mic. But
he wasn't talking English, so I didn't understand what he was saying.
It was very broken English.
Yeah.
So, which hey, look, more power to you. He tried. I think he put on a hell of a match.
Yeah,
it was a good match.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I think
buried Chad Gable again.
But Chad Gable, he's just, I don't know, bro. I don't think he'll ever get out of that mid card. But yeah. Anyway. After the Pentagon or Penta, I guess I'm just calling it Penta.
Yeah, Penta.
After the Penta match.
By the way, yesterday when we were talking about Penta, my dad talked about some of the injuries that he has had. Ooh.
What kind of injuries?
Dude. Look up. Well, you may not want to look it up now, but look up his broken arm.
What AEW
kind of injury? Yes.
Broken arm.
Look up Penta
well, let's look
broken arm.
So he's got some issues.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna. I just want to see an image. There's not any images. That kind of sucks.
There should be. I believe it was his arm that he broke.
It was probably in a
Because he told me about Penta's arm and Dante Martin's ankle injury.
Okay.
Have you seen Dante Martin's ankle injury?
I haven't.
You don't want to see that either.
Unless I have. I'm not for sure.
Yeah, my dad said that Penta suffered a bad injury in AEW.
Uh-huh.
And then
because AEW, the wrestling is sloppy and dangerous.
Yeah, well, he left. Penta apparently left AEW and went and did his own little thing. Okay. And then became a free agent. WWE scooped him up.
Good.
So he's not straight from AEW, but
yeah, but what about his brother?
I have no idea.
Because he's part of the Lucha Brothers. Lucha.
Well, Well, don't most of the aren't most of those lucha wrestlers part of that like lifetime club thing? Have you ever heard about that? Where
know.
like they can't get their mask removed for like an extended period of time, or they can't take their mask off for so many years, and then Rey Mysterio had to like get permission for his mask to be ripped off like during a match.
Yeah.
And then he went maskless. Rey Mysterio went maskless for a period of time. He didn't wear a mask. He was just bald Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Which is very odd.
It is odd, but kind of.
Yeah, but I'm happy that we're getting more and more indie people.
Yeah,
because we also have seen the emergence of the Motor City Machine Guns.
The only thing is WWE has so many superstars on their roster that they're not using. And honestly, during that performance that Penta put on, I could see him possibly being like U.S. champion. Yeah, yeah, like one of those mid card. But I could also see him and Rey Mysterio being tag champs. It's like he could team with another. He could team with another luchador and be a tag champ.
Or they could have. Well, I doubt they would ever. I think that Rey is kind of
like. Has he officially done?
Yeah, I think he's just there to put people over. I mean, he's 50.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 50 years old. And freaking Penta is only 39.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's kind of shocking because I saw a TikTok of people talking about like wrestlers' ages. How old do you think Candice LeRae is?
Oh, I don't know. Probably
look it up.
To her 40s.
Yeah. She's 39.
Okay.
And he was like, no way Candice LeRae is 39. He's like, I thought she was 29. I was like, Candice LeRae, dude?
Yeah, there's quite a few, like, these wrestlers, because a lot of wrestlers, what people don't understand is, like, The Rock and, like, Stone Cold, like, their prime was in their 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
Like that, and now they're in their 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
So, their prime was back then.
Yeah.
Like, that's what people don't understand. And it is kind of like, okay, well, what will I be doing in my 30s and 40s? Nothing. I'll be behind a computer for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to get there, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of interesting to see, like, how many superstars that WWE has on their roster, and a lot of them literally, like, aren't being utilized. Like AJ Styles was kind of being wasted ever since daggone SmackDown Live and James Ellsworth. That was the last time AJ Styles had a belt over his shoulder, and John Cena beat him for it to become the 16-time champ.
I think that... Number one, AJ Styles should have never have left the Indies. He should have never left.
Well, at the time, that was a huge free agent grab for WWE.
I mean,
that was massive. And it was kind of shocking.
He was doing great stuff for the Bullet Club.
Yeah, well, I mean, they brought the Bullet Club with him. I mean, they brought Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, and they haven't been seen in...
No.
I don't know how long.
It's a waste.
Did they ever win the belt? Were they ever tag champs? I feel like it was the New Day. I feel like it was like it was the New Day, and then the Dudley Boys might have had it for some time when they came back. Then the Hardy Boys came back.
No.
And then
I mean, think about it. Like most of these people,
they had some really, really good tag teams, and they just didn't really utilize the tag team division. Like, you had Enzo and Cass, and then you kind of used that story where Cass turned heel and Enzo got hurt and then got cut.
He's doing really good in AEW.
Cass?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know where Enzo is.
Enzo Amore is on the Indies somewhere.
Yeah. I mean,
He's somewhere.
he had an interesting character, but he was kind of like R-Truth. Like he would do a whole lot on the mic and then get destroyed in the ring, and Cass would always.
I got the gift of gab and the gift of jab.
Yeah, it was always like whenever Big E and R-Truth were on, or when Big E and Xavier Woods were always like defending the tag belts. It's like,
right,
R-Truth
or kind of here, but like realistically,
yeah, Xavier Woods always gets like beat up, and then Big E gets the hot tag and comes in and wins the match. It's kind of how Enzo and Cass were.
That way. Yeah, it tends to be that the big guy always gets the hot tag and wins.
Yeah. So. Unless you have like Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon versus Roman Reigns and Undertaker.
Yeah.
At Extreme Rules, kind of a awkward tag match right there.
Yeah, it tends to not work out too well.
Yeah, which I mean that was kind of the decent time in WWE, I guess. You know, you had like Enzo and Cass, and that year that would have been the year that would have been like the Extreme Rules after Roman Reigns beat Taker.
Yeah.
At Mania.
Was it 2014 to 2016, somewhere in that area?
Yeah, like that to maybe 2017, 18.
The era that people tend to hate.
Yeah, that was.
They don't like that era.
Yeah, that was the Shield era, like 14, wasn't it? 2014 was the Shield. 14, 15.
Yeah, because
that's when they had their TLC match, right?
Yeah, and that's when Punk left.
Yeah, that's when he crisscrossed on the stage and said, "Yeah, see ya, boy."
Yeah, and I mean his real issue wasn't really.
It was Vince.
It was never.
He hated Vince.
Hunter. Yeah, it was never Hunter. It was always Vince.
Yeah,
and Vince is gone.
That's the only thing I can kind of see about like maybe Brock Lesnar not coming back is Brock Lesnar liked Vince McMahon so much.
Yeah.
For reasons.
Things that we don't talk about on the Slam session.
Yeah. But the only thing is he may not have that relationship with Triple H.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my goodness.
Even though it seems like Triple H has talked to him. Because they've asked him in multiple press conferences, like, have you talked to Brock? Yeah, Brock's in Minnesota doing Brock things.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Maybe he's just kind of...
In WrestleMania is in Minnesota, I believe, in 2026. And that is where Brock said he wants to retire. Brock said he wants his last match to be in Minnesota. So...
And you said this is in what year?
I believe next year.
26, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, Brock, honestly, I mean, he could be done. I don't think Brock cares too much. I think Brock's there for the money. He's kind of like Punk. He's like, I'm here to make money and beat people up.
If they said, oh, we'll bring you back and we'll put the belt on you, sure, I think you'd do it.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think...
It's kind of strange. Actually, SummerSlam is in Minnesota.
Okay.
August 1st, 2026, SummerSlam, Minnesota. Where is WrestleMania next year? Have they not announced?
Oh, I don't know.
They've announced SummerSlam, but no WrestleMania in 2026?
Yeah.
I bet that's a... WrestleMania seems like it's always a bidding war for some reason.
Yeah, you got to figure out where it's going to be, you know?
Yeah. They already have... Oh, so SummerSlam this year is the first 2 nights of SummerSlam. It's on Saturday and Sunday, which means they're going to have 2 main events.
I kind of like the 2 nights, though, I'll be honest.
I mean, I understand that it's your biggest show of the year, but at the same time, they said that the Royal Rumble is also going to be on 2 nights. The women will main event one night, and the men will main event the other night. Not this year, but
if it's done right.
They said in the future, the women will be probably Saturday night, the men will be Sunday night. Royal Rumble 2 nights. You can defend all the belts. When you have the pay-per-views for 2 days, you can put every single belt on the line. You can have 10 matches, just 5 a night, and you know, it is what it is.
And it would work, and it would just because the thing is, we want title defenses.
Yeah,
that's what we want.
But at the same time, you also
Roman never defending his title.
Yeah, but the only thing is, you also have the filler matches that nobody wants to see. Like at WrestleMania, I'm pretty sure we had like Rey Mysterio versus Andrade or something. Didn't we have like some weird match
remember.
at Mania last year? That's what we like
remember.
to call the take a break match.
The only thing that we cared about was
the main event. I cared about the main event last
the
year.
main event. Yeah.
You wait 4 hours to see the main event.
Literally, I'm like, bro, can I see Cody?
The only thing is, I'm so glad that they went to 2 nights because Vince would have dead serious done it for 8 hours. He would have been like, yeah, we're starting at 3 p.m. We're running till 11. We're just going to do 2 nights of WrestleMania in one day. He was like, special start time, 2 p.m. Kickoff shows at 12 p.m. You know, it's at 9 a.m. Pacific. It's like, holy cow.
Vince, as much respect as I have for his brain over the years.
Well, the thing is, Triple H is thinking, like, of course he's thinking about the performance, actually, of what's happening in the ring.
Yeah.
But he also talks about ticket sales. He's like, we sold 150,000 tickets for WrestleMania this year. I understand there were 70,000 a night. You're in a football stadium. You're playing at you're at the Eagles Stadium.
So that's double what he would have.
Well, yeah, Vince would have crammed it all in one night. I understand you're paying, let's say, $1,000 a ticket or whatever it is, to go to Mania.
$1,300 a ticket. I looked at them, and I really wanted to buy them.
Yeah,
but it's not happening this year, folks. It's not happening.
Yeah, you gotta go to Vegas too. Yeah, you gotta go to Vegas. You gotta party.
Well, dude, my freaking father-in-law lives in Arizona.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of close, but like I'm not going out there.
Not worth $1,300 to see John wrestle his final match.
I mean, I would love to as much as anybody that's a wrestling fan, but
what's crazy?
$1,300 to throw at it.
What's crazy is people are buying the tickets before they even know what the match card is. That's the crazy part.
It's probably gonna be a pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be good, but like, what if people bought the match card thinking it was gonna be Roman versus Rock, and Rock doesn't fight, and they're just like, well, I thought I was gonna see Roman Reigns versus The Rock, and now I'm mad.
But my question is, and I know we're just kind of talking, but okay, if John gets a title opportunity, will he win it at Mania?
I kind of agree with my dad. To tell you the truth, I don't see him winning a title.
You don't? You don't think he's gonna beat you don't think he's gonna beat it?
Then they have to make him drop it before the end of the year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but like,
because then they have to make him lose, and then he's got to build off of losses.
He would have to win it before Mania, and then drop it at Mania.
Well, the only thing is, do you want him to lose in his last WrestleMania match? This kind of sounds like, because when he went and announced that he was retiring, he was like, Rumble 25 is my last.
Yeah.
And then he said Elimination Chamber is my last. But if you win the Rumble, you're not going to be in Elimination Chamber.
Right. So
but he's already said he's going to be in Elimination Chamber because he said he's going to be there. Is he going to be in the Elimination Chamber match?
Is he going to?
I don't know.
Is he going to be Super Cena and win both matches?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he? Yeah. No idea. But
there's no way to know that.
Technical difficulties here. Got to zoom back in. Here we go.
Yep.
But yeah, it's like, he said Rumble's his last, Chambers his last, Mania's his last. I'm sure he'll be at SummerSlam.
Right.
I don't know about any of them little pay-per-views. Like, do they still do Fastlane?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I know they do. They do
WrestleMania Backlash.
Yeah. Maybe
like he could win it at Mania and lose it at Backlash.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll be at Backlash. I don't know if he'll be at, like Crown Jewel and all that.
So, I always thought that we ended a wrestling year with WrestleMania, but we actually begin a wrestling year with WrestleMania.
Yeah, you almost like end. It's almost like an end and beginning. It's kind of like it ends at Mania, but then it begins at Mania. Because a lot of
ends at Mania, but it begins at Mania.
well, a story ends, but then a new one begins. Like quite literally, like Roman's story came to an end at WrestleMania, and Cody's
That sounds like a corny.
Actually, Cody finished his story at Mania, but Roman's also finished. But then Cody began his time as champion, but Roman's came to an end. So it's kind of like the end of Roman, but the beginning of Cody's. So maybe it's like a complete carryover.
Yeah.
But I always look at it that way, like, it ends at Mania, but then it starts also like the Raw after Mania.
Yeah, that's true. Because the storylines have to continue to evolve into next year's Mania.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. It's already got, like, Triple H has said, like, I write stuff early, like months and months in advance.
Yeah, he's like, in October I already knew the main events of WrestleMania. It's like, okay.
How many months is that in advance?
About 5 or 6. Cool. About half a year out. He's about half a year out. But then you'll have But then you'll have somebody get hurt, and then he's like, well, I gotta call it. Well, CM Punk called the audible in the Rumble. He was like, dude, I'm hurt. Let Cody win it. They'll figure it out.
I'm screwed.
Yeah, he was like, let Cody win the Rumble. They'll figure out what to do, and that was basically the storyline. Cody won the Rumble.
My tricep.
Yeah, he yeeted his tricep. Yeah,
it's gone.
Got to scratch the hair here.
Live in action. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, what else happened on Raw? Anything? Nia Jax, Bayley, Rhea.
Other than that, majorly, the great Damian Priest Finn Balor match, and then
and Penta.
I guess the Sami Zayn match was fine.
It's whatever.
Who
did he fight again?
Huh?
Who did he fight again?
The Miz.
Yep.
Apparently, for some stupid reason, Saturday night main event, Jey Uso is going to be fighting Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, but he's in the Rumble.
Huh?
But he's in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
It's so
sounds like a filler to me.
It's like a teaser.
Who beat Jey for his belt? Braun Breaker. It was Braun Breaker. I feel like this is one of those other things that like makes Roman mad. He's like, "Why are you going for a World Heavyweight Championship if I'm the Tribal Chief?" Kind of like 2023 Roman. He's like, "You shouldn't be getting title shots. I'm the one to get tribal shots. I'm the one getting title shots. I'm getting
shots.
I'm getting title
shots.
I'm getting title shots.
Yeah. But on a real note, though, about Braun sucks.
Breaker?
Yes.
I don't really care.
I don't like him. I'm over it.
Who has the IC title right now?
Yeah, but he's dog water.
Yeah.
He's terrible on the mic.
Well, he's Rick's.
Rick is a little slow.
Well, yeah. Braun Breaker's a little quick. He's a little fast. Braun's a little fast.
15 seconds. Yeah, he is pretty quick. But yeah, I don't know. I'm over that.
Yeah.
Ludwig Kaiser, I'm over him. He's
so lucky, dude. He's so lucky.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know why he's so lucky?
Put that in the comments. Comment why Ludwig Kaiser is a lucky person.
He is. He's a very lucky guy.
Sure he is.
Oh, he is. I got a dude's ask. Ask and you shall receive.
And we're going to conclude Slam Session. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it right here. Yeah, but I mean, I guess Monday Night Raw was fine.
I mean, yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not... Honestly, SmackDown being 3 hours is tragic.
It hurts.
Dude, it's so, like...
It gives me painful...
Oh, by the way, Raw ended early, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. Raw was 2.5 hours, and it was done.
Yeah.
Raw ended at 10:30.
Well, they kind of can do what they want now.
Yeah, I know. That's the good part. But SmackDown, you've got to go 3 hours.
Yeah. They just need to get, like, quick and to the point. Like, okay, we want to see these matches. Here's the main event. Goodbye, good night.
Yeah, what's going on with the whole... excuse me. What's going on with the whole transfer portal thing? Nia Jax is like, I spoke to Adam Pearce, and I'm here on Raw now. Rhea? I might want to fight you for your belt.
Well, look.
No,
here's
Nia. You want to fight Tiffany Stratton?
Hoochie Mama needed to get out of the ring with her back extension. It was just not. No one wants to see. I can't stand.
Did you see her? Did you see her say BBL Bailey?
Bailey's pretty cool though. I'll be honest. I think she's pretty cool.
Yeah, she won the Rumble last year, right? And then beat Io at Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Io was the Money in the Bank ladder girl, right? Not
Money in the Bank ladder girl.
she was the Money in the she was the Money in the Bank ladder winner. That's still wrong. She
won the ladder. She didn't win the briefcase.
She was the Money in the Bank briefcase ladder match winner. There we go. I mean, she won the money. She won the Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Yeah.
She won the briefcase.
She won the ladder in the bank.
She was the ladder winner of the girl.
Yeah.
She
laddered the girl and won the bank.
She cashed in the ladder and won the girl.
And she gave her the belt.
She cashed in the girl, won the briefcase, and took home the ladder.
We'll be right back. Oh, my God. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, you want to conclude this thing, man? This has been a weird podcast, but it's been 44 minutes of
That's pretty good.
Beautiful slam session activities.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Raw was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, this is kind of that dead period between now and the next pay-per-view. Saturday night main event kind of looks like a filler. Honestly, I don't really know if I want to watch it. I don't know. Honestly, to tell you the truth,
I haven't watched it yet. Haven't they been doing this a few weeks?
I think this is the second one. The second one coming up. They brought it back, and they had it the first time, and the first one was okay. They had they had like Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, which should be a good match. Honestly, at the Rumble, that's a ladder match at the Royal Rumble.
They're still fighting each other.
Yeah, Kevin Owens honestly needs to win that belt. I'll tell you the truth. Cody needs to drop it, dude. I'm getting tired of Cody Rhodes with the belt. I understand he's been carrying the company on his back for 2 years, but he needs to drop that belt.
Yeah.
Because it's getting kind of old, honestly. Like, the only reason that we could stand Roman for 4 years was because we had COVID and WWE sucked so bad for 3 years.
Yeah, that we just kept dealing with. I'm the head of the table.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it? Everybody's like, I'm at home sick. I have COVID. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
There's screens everywhere.
And they're in the Thunderboom and not.
The what? Welcome to the Thunderboom.
They're in the Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
They're in the Thunderdome, the WWE Performance Center, and it was just the same SmackDown. It was just the same SmackDown with a bunch of yeah, the Thunderboom. It's so great. Welcome to the Thunderboom. It's like Raw on Netflix is in the Intuit Dome. Well, SmackDown on USA Network is in the Thunderboom.
The Thunderboom.
I say like the worst things without even trying to say them. I just straight face say something and then realize it's not right after I said it.
You remember that person that told you?
What was that noise? I heard that.
It was a microphone.
I thought it was your chair rumbling. I was like,
oh, we need to end this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna end it.
I was gonna say reel.
I'm gonna end
it. I was gonna say reel this thing in.
Yeah.
And do this outro and get us out of here.
If you enjoyed listening to this Monday Night Raw special episode, it's not special. It's just a normal episode. If you enjoyed listening to this episode of Slam Session.
It was one of the more special episodes.
Yes, I mean, like needs. Yes, absolutely. But
did I ever tell you about in-person content? I got this Lavalier.
Oh my goodness!
Microphones.
You didn't even catch my joke. You said special. I said needs. Like it's not.
It's not good.
Well, anyway.
It's a Lavalier.
Oh my god! Let me finish
the
podcast.
Lavalier.
Lavalier, buddy.
It's a Weirlessy Lavalier microphone.
Dude, if you don't get out of my face, I'm trying
to
finish
this podcast. You like how it focused on it too? That was nice. That's what a OBS bot, OBS bot, a OBS meet.
Get that off the screen.
That's what a OBS meet does for you.
We're trying to finish the podcast.
They're to scale, by the way. No, I'm kidding. They are not to scale.
Yeah. Just trying to finish. Just trying to get this thing over with. It's getting bad.
Yeah, we can end it.
All right, but if you did enjoy this episode of Slam Session, like, subscribe, follow us on all the stuff. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcast. We're on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. We're all these fun things. If you like what you hear, you know the deal. We like you. We love you. We want to see you again. Do your thing.
Degeneration X. All right. Thank y'all for listening to this episode.
I said all of that perfectly. Welcome to the...
We need to get out of here. Thank you for listening to this episode of Slam Session. We'll be back in the near future. Probably next week or something.
It'll probably be the end of the week, I would think.
Well, yeah, we'll see. So
we got a long weekend, so.
Cue the music. Peace out, people. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, not Twitter. We don't have Twitter anymore. Just Twitch and YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You got the deal. See y'all later.